Hi, so welcome to this first yoga session on a Monday morning, this wellness workout, just 10-15 minutes where we're going to focus on ourselves. And we're going to stick with a mantra today, it's be the mountain. So think of a mountain range you know and just visualize that now. And notice how you can embody that as well. So mountains are strong from our hips down, we're rooted, our feet are together, the legs are tight together. We have our open and sloping sides, so the arms just draw down, taking all that tension and tightness with us down the arms, and our lofty peak high up in the sky, feeling light, feeling open, enjoying that space and freedom in the sky. So trying to just draw that nature within our own body, draw the goodness that we have in the outside world into our own world, but also in the same sentence, just quietening down the outside world and bringing the awareness into ourselves. So we're really going to listen to the breath to start off with and use that to flow with the body. So we're breathing in, just simply lift the arms up. As you exhale, lower the arms down. So getting that connection, breath and body flow. Breathing in, lifting the arms up. Exhale and lower the arms down. Just getting that flow, lifting up through the chest, feel the belly rise, and exhale, lower down. So breathing in and up. Exhale, soften the shoulders, sink it down to the ground. Good. So when you get the breath and the body flow, it really focuses the mind. And when you're focusing on your own breath, you are just thinking about yourself, so don't feel selfishly about it at all. Just enjoy that moment, this moment that you've given yourself to breathe, to relax, to focus all your attention wholeheartedly on you. And as we breathe, we're now going to just lift the gaze, so lift and open the throat. Exhale, lower the chin to the chest. Breathe in and lift up. Exhale and lower down. Breathe in and lift. Exhale and lower. So you're opening the throat as you rise up, so don't think about dropping the head back at all. And as you take the chin to the chest, feel the space in the back of the neck. All the time taking those slope inside, those shoulders down to the ground, letting any tension and tightness release and creating lovely amount of space. Good. Good. Keeping the arms at the side. We're going to turn the head to the side and to the left. So keep the shoulders down, feel the energy going down to the ground with the arms. Feel the body nice and strong and just feel the lightness coming to the neck, to the shoulders. Lengthen the arms. Feel lift up nice and tall, and then just take a couple of little head tilts. Again, just drawing the energy down through the arms, fingertips to the floor. Stay nice and strong in the legs, in the body. But, think soften the shoulders all the time, soften the jaw, relax the body, relax the mind. Lovely. And then stacking up nice and tall, take the left hand to the hip. So from the hip to the feet, we're pressing down into the floor. Right arm's going to lift up and then we'll lengthen over the side. So space coming to the rib cage, space in through the rib cage with that breath that can enter and just open up and release and strengthen our important internal organs. Get lifting up and lower down. So press down to rise up and then exhale over to the right side, space in that left side. Press down through the feet. Find that you're lifting up through to the fingertips. Try not to drop the shoulder down at all. Keep that length, keep that space. Good, then lift and lower. We're going to take that again, but this time see if we can find some more room by releasing the left hand down the leg, so opening up the rib cage even more so, but strong in that base. That Muladhara, our strong foundations, and then we can lift and open more, and then take the left arm up, exhale the other way. If you can, release the hand. If you don't want to, listen to your body. If it feels too much, then keep it lifted and up on the hip. Good. And then coming up and lowering down. Now we're going to take the arms up. We've opened the side, the neck, the spine. We're going to place the thumb, wrap it around the shoulders and the fingertips in front. So we inhale here and exhale and twist. Good. Use your breath as you flow. So keep the hips forward and we're isolating from the waist. So keep the elbows up nice and high and just really stimulating some movement in the abdominals, in the core, and thinking about wringing out the body again. So whenever we do a twist in yoga, it's like twisting and wringing out a dishcloth. You're releasing away the toxins, the negativity, things that we don't want bogging us down. So when you twist, you wring out and release. Good. So you can look with it if you want to. You can follow that arm that's going back, or you can keep the head in the centre and just let the arms go. Good, and then just soften and slow down that flow. And if I was too quick, you can always go slower and then just lower the arms down at the side. And just feel that energy. Notice how you feel now. Started to hopefully warm up a little. And we'll take it into a sun salutation. So a sun salutation is a series of postures that we put together that warm up the body. So think about the sun warming us up all the time, and this series of postures are going to warm the body. We're also saluting the sun, thanking it for being there and keeping us all alive. So take a nice deep breath in, lift up, and as you come forward, bend the legs if you need to, lower down into a forward fold. So find all that energy is dropping to the ground. So you drop your head, relax the shoulders, relax the arms, weight to the toes if you can. So you can bend the legs if you need to. If it's too tight, chin towards the chest, find all that energy lowering down, releasing from you. Then bending the legs, look to the top of your mat and send your right leg back behind you. So right foot goes back, left foot comes forward, knees over the ankle, and really press down into the ground. You can drop that right knee if you want to. Make sure that this left knee is over your ankle, length through the spine, through that crown of the head and back through your heel. And then taking your left foot back behind you to find plank position. So lower it down, strong in the abdominals, the legs, the chest, the back. Really squeeze the thighs, lengthen through the spine, through the crown of the head. Then lowering onto the knees, untuck the toes and seat back towards the heels. Just release here, so you're breathing across your lower back, across the wrists, the hands. Have a moment there. Good. And then coming back up onto your hands and knees, bending the arms at the elbows, lower down, so the chin, the chest, the tummy, the hips come up and through. Spin around that way. Okay, so if that's a bit tight on your lower back, then come onto the forearms, so you press down, elbows are under the shoulders and lifting that chest there. The closer the hands come towards you, then the stronger it will be on the spine. To really listen to your body. If it's too much, come back down to engage in the glutes, supporting your lower back. So you can come up if you want to. And then we'll lower the chest down, hands under the shoulders, wherever they are, tuck the toes under, seat back towards the heels, and then press through the hands and feet and rise to downward facing dog. So you can reset the feet here. They can be wider. That will be softer on the lower back and the hamstrings. The closer they are together, it will be stronger. You can keep it moving if you want. You can pedal through the feet, bend one leg at a time. or keep it all still, up to you. Just look to your hands and press away from them. Look to the feet, lengthen the spine, then bend in the legs, look towards the top of your mat again, or ahead of you if you don't have a mat, and step your right foot through. So the knees over the ankle, and root away and strong with the legs. Then see if you can test your balance, take your left hand off and pop it on your hip. So strong through the legs, and then lift the arm up if you can. So we're really pressing down to lift up, finding that space in the rib cage, strengthen the legs. We take a little twist here, so you lower your left hand down, either the hand or I take mine into a fist, so it brings the floor a little closer, and then take your right hand to your hip or lift it all the way up. So we're really rooted and strong through the legs, wringing out our body through the waist. When we do twists in yoga, it's just like wringing out a dishcloth. So you're like wringing out all the tension, the stresses, the strains, the toxins. And lower down that side, soften your back knee and step the feet together, just like you're starting a race. And then bend the legs, sweep the arms up and rise back up again. Inhale, you can lift and open here in the hips and the chest. If it's too much again for your lower back, listen to your body, have some support. Take the hands behind the lower back, shoulders down through the chest. Good. Or you can lift the arms up, get that lovely back bend. So here we're opening hips. When you open your hips, you open your heart. And when those two energy centers are open, you open your mind. So it's all connected, nothing is separate, all connected. Good, inhale to straighten, exhale forward fold, bend in the legs again if you need to, relax. Just hanging like a rag doll, so you soften off if you want to. You can brush down your arms, brush down the backs of the legs. Physically take that tension and tightness away. Say good morning, hamstrings. And then bend in the legs, look to the top of the mat again. Step your left foot back behind you and keep that right foot forward this time, so the knees over the ankle. So energy's going through the crown of the head and it's going back through that heel behind you. So lengthen the spine, length through the legs, energy throughout, two-way force. And then we're going to step that right foot back to plank position, where we were, and then lower down in the hips, so we're in line with the spine, strong through the two hands and the 2 feet. Breathing up and down the spine, engage in the core. Feel that warmth happen from the inside out, so we're warming up our body from the inside out. Then lower the knees, untuck the toes, have a release. Sink the seat back towards the heels, head to the ground if you can. Just open and close the hands. If any tension and tightness has come, if strength has come, just release it now. Give it that time to soften. And then come back up onto the hands and knees. Bending the arms at the elbows, chin to the chest. Lower down, nose, chin, chest, tummy, hips. Find the floor. Either keeping the hands under the shoulders and lifting up, or remember your option. If that's too much on your lower back, it's first thing in the morning, then take the hands further away, rest on the elbows. What you don't want is your shoulders up by your ears. Yeah, we want to soften the elbows, lower it down, lift the chest, let that breath in and feel it slide down the back of your spine, down to the lower back. Good. And then lowering the chest all the way down, hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes under. Seat back towards the heels, pressing down there, and then coming back up to downward facing dog. Nearly there. Good, so seat up to the sky, pushing up nice and high. Remember, you can also walk through the feet if you want to. You can keep it still. Bend in the legs, look to the top of your mat, help your left foot come through this time. Strong through the legs. Now take your right hand to your hip, open up that side, so really press down. If you're feeling wobbly, come bring the right knee down, but you want to engage the legs, that strong base, our lower Muladhara chakra. Think about the mountain, that strong base it has, and then lower down, and then come up the other way, and then think in the upper body it's nice and light, it's nice and open. Breathe that in, twist through the waist, knees in line with the toes. Good, lower down that side. Soften your back knees, step your feet together, bend the legs, sweep rising up. Keeping the hands here above the head, encouraging the hips forward, taking the chest back. If you need to, remember hands behind the small of the back. So we open our hips, we open our heart, we open our mind. The front of the body is nice and open, the back of the body is strong. Good. And then taking a nice breath in, stacking everything up tall. Exhale, hands to the heart, shoulders down the back. Taking a nice deep breath in here. And exhale, release the arms down at your side. So that was our first Monday yoga flow. I hope it has helped. I hope you can keep that with you. Do the flow again every morning, and keep the mantra with you. Be the mountain. So if you're feeling stressed, feeling overwhelmed at all, just take a moment, stand still, take a deep breath in and out. Say, be the mountain, embody that calm, that stillness, weathering the storm. And hope to see you next week. Bring your hands to your heart. Namaste.